Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we have a very special guest. It is the Imalent SR32, the bigger brother of the SR16. So, you guys know what my favorite LED is. That's the SFT40. This is Cree's version of an SFT40, in my opinion. I'm not stating that as, don't take that as a fact. That's just how I feel. Because the 70, the XHP 70 is, I mean, kind of like an SFT 70 as well. Granted, it's made better and has better tint and brighter and all that, but it doesn't seem to throw as far as the SFT 40. And hence, in this situation, the XHP 50.3 high throws a little bit further. So I think that's what Imalent's goal here was. And I don't speak for Imalent. This is all conjecture. And I was really surprised to see that they're all smooth reflectors. I thought they would go with an orange peel. Most 50.3s do have an orange peel reflector, but this is a smooth reflector. There's 32 LEDs in there. And it is a beast of a light. Absolute monster. So there's 8 21700 batteries in here. 3.6 volt, 92.2 watt hours. But it runs, so let me show you. So if you hit the side switch 3 times, it shows you the voltage. Right now it's at 15.84. I don't understand why it's like this. It's like they built it for left-hand people, but I don't know. Anyways, there's little things that I don't like about it, but there's a lot that I do love. So it tells you the voltage right here. And once it's fully charged, it's right around 18, but it does have like low voltage protection. It has it in two ways. It has when the voltage drops below 14 volts, then you can't access turbo or strobe. And then when it's below 12.8 volts, it just shuts off altogether. So really nice. I mean, and that's kind of what you expect from Imalent, because they are the king of these humongous flashlights, and they really think of everything. But it's just it's a solid light. I mean, what do you expect? So to charge the 8 batteries, there's a USB-C charging port in the bottom, and they send a 100-watt brick. Look at that thing. It's humongous. And it has 4 outlets. So you have your 100-watt right here, and then there's a 30-watt for your phone, and then whatever else you want to charge. But it can charge this battery in 90 minutes. That's incredible. That really is. I don't know what the amperage is that it's charging. It's got to be 3 amps. Anyways. Yeah, I would say it's got to be at least 3 amps to be charging that fast. Alright. What the heck? There's a little... I don't know what this button is for. Huh. Anyway, so it's got this nice little protective ring for when you're not charging. And it comes with like this nice little key ring with Imalent on it. There's this. I don't know what this is for. But honestly, what I would probably do is see where the... So I'm checking for like the center of balance, and it seems to be closer to the head. So one thing that. There we go. And then you can clip it to this. So one thing I'm not a fan of is metal on my aluminum flashlight. It's anodized, as it scratches it. So I got this secondhand. That's why there's a couple of scratches on there. I mean, even when I have them, you know, I beat the crap out of them. Flashlights are for me to use. I mean, I do collect them, but I want to use them as well. So the other night when I took this out, I put these little clips in these holes on the side, and it had already been scratched from the previous owner, and I think I just scratched it quite a bit more, but that's okay. So that's why there's a piece of wood on the table. So I was going to suggest grabbing some paracord or something like that, and just you know, putting that through here, tie a knot, have a little loop so that you can attach your shoulder strap to, and you don't have to worry about scratching the crap out of this thing. I mean, honestly, yeah. Anyways, you know how to tie a knot. Alright, so the levels on this thing, let's go through that. So I'm not going to turn it on in here because it's insane. It starts out, so moonlight is 30 lumens, and it can hold that for 360 hours. Above moonlight is low. That's 1500 lumens, and that's super usable. Like with the candela that it's putting out, it's a lot of light, and it can hold that for 15 hours. Middle low is 4500 lumens, and it'll hold that for 4 hours and 25 minutes. That's a lot of light. You know, that's 3 times as much as low, and you can light up like a park at 4500 lumens. Just to give you an idea, like, of how powerful and how intense this beam is. And after that, it just kind of gets crazy. So middle one is 9000 lumens. It'll hold that for 2 hours, and it'll hold that till the battery dies. So you can, it's crazy. You can easily hold 9000 lumens and light up probably 2 football fields for 2 hours if needed. Middle 2 is 25,000 lumens. And once you get to these higher tiers, you're gonna experience step downs after a couple minutes. I didn't run any runtime stuff. There's a lot of other people that have. I always recommend checking out like 1 lumen, as that's who I go to for information. High is 50,000 lumens, and it can hold that for 60 seconds, and then it'll just continue to step down, and it'll run for 50 minutes. Turbo, 120,000 lumens for 45 seconds, and then you get your gradual step down. The candela is over 1 million. It's crazy. You'll see. So, I mean, I did review the SR16, and that light was bananas. And this is 2 SR16s packed into one. So the handle does come off if you want to take it off. I don't understand why anyone would. The battery pack does come apart, and I'm sure Imalent will start selling like extra battery packs. Granted, they're not going to be cheap, because I mean, this is a lot. Oops, this is a lot of power. 8 batteries, you know, encased with a battery management system, charging system, all that. It adds up. So a lot of threads that go deep into the head. So I mean, it goes all the way to here. Most of them, they usually, you know, stick out pretty far, like the MS-18. But this one, like, they really They really got the size down, the length. And then there's 3 fans. Whoops. And they turn on once you hit 25,000 lumens. And then, I mean, if you just want to activate them, you can long press for 3 seconds and that will turn them on. There's also a side switch right here. So that kind of makes it for left-handed people right there. I know there's been a lot of problems. Oh, let me tell you. So the head diameter is 138 millimeters. This is a Surefire 6P, okay? That's how long it is, the whole body. Oh man, and it has an SFT40. This is a custom pill I bought. I made this pill, the P60 drop-in, but I'll review that later. But basically 140 millimeters. The body diameter is 56 millimeters, so the battery, gosh, what the heck? Down here, 56 millimeters. And then the length is 220 millimeters. It weighs 2,166 grams. Let's see, 28 grams in an ounce, I believe. I don't know. So, I don't know. It weighs, I think, close to like 8 pounds. And don't quote me on that, but you can literally get a shoulder workout doing lat raises with this thing. Or some curls and stuff. I mean, it's just, this is kind of what you need. With something like this, that's this big, you need a lot of size. You need places for all that heat to go, and this does heat up super quick. I can't imagine what it would be like without the fan system, but with the fan system, I mean, you put it on turbo for 30 seconds, and it will get very hot. So, I've seen a lot of people that have had like burnt LEDs, and oh god, see, that was only 4,500, and that's crazy. I'm seeing spots. Let me lock this. Alright, so now it's locked. So a lot of these LEDs have been burning out, and I was kind of hesitant about buying this, but the guy gave me such a good deal, and luckily he lived by one of my friends, James Middleton from Torches and Tactical, and James went and inspected it, and he could see there were no burnt LEDs, and I bought it, and then James sent it to me. But yeah, just a really, it's just gonna be a fun light to have around, you know, and do comparisons with. I should be getting the Woobin A1 soon, I'm hoping, for a review. Maybe we can do a comparison with that. Alright guys, I'm sure I missed a ton of stuff, but I'm okay with that. If you have any questions, just comment below. Now we're gonna get to what you really want to see, and that's the beam shots. And I'm gonna send my drone up, so there will be shots. My drone will be 100 feet up in the air, and then I'll bring it down to 50 feet, just to give you an idea. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you when we come back. Alright, this is the Big Daddy, the Imalent SR32. Excuse me. Right now I have it on Eco. 30 lumens. I can't even grab the body because of how hot it is. Gosh. For the drone shots that I got. Alright, so here is 1500 lumens, and that is a lot of light. For real. And I mean, you don't need any more light than that, like up close. So the only reason to really go up is if you're literally looking for someone or something, or trying to scare something away. This is 4500 lumens, and it can maintain this so easily. This is no problem for this light. Alright, here's 9000 lumens. Now we're starting to get up there. Very bright. 25,000 lumens. 50,000 lumens. 120,000 lumens in all of its glory. Look at that sucker. Goodness gracious. Alright. Thank goodness it's got this handle, because this sucker is hot. Alright. So here's the 30 lumens, and that's a decent amount of light right there. I mean, just any level on this thing. This right here, I mean, and it's throwing over 100 meters easy. $4,500 lumens. Get further away from the camera. Oops. 9,000 lumens. And this is what it can maintain. It can hold this until the battery dies. And you can see a lot of stuff with this. But granted, this light is heavy. Alright. 25,000 lumens. $50,000. And 120,000 lumens in all of its glory. It is ridiculous. It lights up everything until, like, it hits a tree. All right, that's it. So that is the world's brightest flashlight. It's a lot of light. It's so much light. Oh, I'm so happy I got this. My wife is not, but that's okay. That's why we don't share the same checking account. We both work, so we have independent checking accounts. Because, yeah, if she saw my checking account and where the money was going, she would not be happy. All sorts of flashlight stuff. But I'm going to hold on to this thing for a while. I may sell it. We'll see what happens. But Luckily, I got the version that doesn't, where the LEDs don't burn out. Granted, I don't hold it on turbo for a super long time because I don't even want to take that chance, and 120,000 lumens is absolutely bananas. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Stay bright out there. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much. Bye.